In a profoundly moving exhortation, Saint Paisios of Mount Athos issues a spiritual wake-up call for the troubled times we are living in, calling the weary soul of modern man to temperance, prayer, and the rediscovery of life's true meaning. His words transcend time and space with painful clarity, reaching the very depths of the human being. Restrain your material needs, for they bring great burden and restlessness. Do not envy people who have money, comforts, fame, and power, but rather those who live in virtue, temperance, and faith. His exhortations go far beyond mere moral advice. They pierce to the core of a life lived without God, exposing the painful contrast between body and soul. St. Paisios warns of the mistake of praying only for material things, while neglecting the dimension of eternity. Do not ask from God things that only sustain bodily life, but above all, ask for what is good and beneficial for your soul. The call to spiritual vigilance is clear and relentless in its rebuke of laziness and neglect. He challenges us to break the vicious cycle of spiritual inertia and indifference, to change our lives, and to redeem the moments we have wasted in vain. Change your life. Discover its true meaning. Redeem the time you have wasted on the road you have traveled so far. Delving deeper into this inner struggle, Saint Paisios gives another fiery exhortation meant to shake any soul that has grown cold and estranged from God. Let us not allow the day to pass without prayer. If at times we feel exhausted and cannot fulfill all our spiritual duties, let us not cut the rope, that is our communication with God, but at least make a few prostrations, a few prayer ropes. He warns that even a temporary interruption of our connection with God can quickly lead to interior decay, alienation, and a hardened heart. Even a short, sincere prayer can mark the beginning of return. Let us fire off a few bursts so that the Tangalachi, the devil, won't enslave us. And once we recover, let us resume our struggle according to order. For when someone abandons the spiritual life, if they do not make even a few prostrations or pray a prayer rope, they become wild. The final image is powerful, offering a spiritual X-ray of a person who has severed the bond with heaven. One may carry on with work, but not with prayer. I have noticed this. When a person doesn't pray, he distances himself from God and becomes like an ox. He works, eats, and sleeps. And the more he strays from God, the harder everything becomes. His heart grows cold, and then he cannot pray at all. To return, his heart must soften. He must begin to repent, to tremble. These words, spoken by a saint of our times, are not just a warning, they are a call to life. A life lived with purpose, in faith, and with a heart warmed by prayer.